solution. The time to discuss Liberia is now. What are the issues affecting Liberians? How can these issues be solved? Who are the actors? Remember, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. Join the discussion live on LNTV, All Things Considered, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 to 7:15 p.m.
Join your host, Boema JV Boema, creating the platform for an exclusive dialogue on LNTV.
Welcome to the program All Things Considered. My name is Boema JV Boema. Tonight we'll talk about the petroleum situation in our country, with a key focus on the operation that was carried out yesterday by the Liberia Petroleum Corporation, LPRC. I ask you to keep watching as we take this very short break. We'll come back. We'll go into a detailed conversation on this very topic under discussion. Keep watching.
Running away from any problem only increases the distance to the solution. The time to discuss Liberia is now. What are the issues affecting Liberians? How can these issues be solved? Who are the actors? Remember, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. Join the discussion live on LNTV, All Things Considered, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 to 7:15 p.m.
Join your host, Boema JV Boema, creating the platform for an exclusive dialogue on LNTV.
Okay, welcome back. Like I told you, tonight we are going to focus our conversation on the inspection that was carried out yesterday by the Liberia Petroleum Corporation, the LPRC. Yesterday they carried on a very, I call it a sting operation, wherein they were able to clamp down on individuals who've been engaging in unscrupulous activities to undermine this government. And yesterday we saw the LPRC undertaking that very, I call it that very unbending decision to go out and actually see for themselves whether there was a shortage, because a lot of people were saying that there was no petroleum product in the country, and thus they were hoarding, they were hiking the prices of those goods because there is a high demand for petroleum product in our country. So many people have vehicles, and so many people need petrol to be able to move from one place to another, or in other words we call it the gas. So a lot of people chose to hide those products in order to create the impression that this government is very insensitive to the plight of our people, even though the LPRC had earlier released more than 30,000 gallons of gas on the market, you know, and that was very ridiculous. We asked most of our viewers to share, you know, those of you guys who are following us on the social media via Facebook, we asked you to share as to many people, because we are not only discussing this topic tonight, we are also going to be giving some donations to our many viewers out there. We are going to be providing so many things for you tonight. We'll give you rice, we'll give you all, you know, that's our own way of saying to you a happy 29th celebration, and also a Merry Christmas in waiting. We are going to continue this exercise until December 22nd, which will be until December 21st. That will be the eve of my birthday. So it is going to continue. So from tonight, from the 28th of November to the 21st of December, we are going to be giving out assorted goods to people. It will be rice, it could be oil, it could be anything that, you know, just to make you happy during this festive season. And this is an initiative of the Liberia Broadcasting System family, headed by Honorable Legible Rennie, who happens to be our Director General, and also coupled with the other Deputy Director Generals, and also our partners, so many people who believe that President George Weah must succeed. They have been able to come together to be able to purchase this thing so that we can give out to people, more especially our less fortunate people, so that they too can be able to celebrate this festive season with so many joys on their faces. So that is why we're here. We're not only here tonight to discuss this oil issue or this petroleum issue, we are also going to be dealing with that during the ending part of our show. But before I continue this conversation, let me just play you a video detailing what actually happened yesterday from the end of the Liberia Petroleum Corporation, the LPRC. I want you to candidly listen to this video and make your own judgment.
For the past 7 hours, the entire senior management team of LPRC, under the lead of our MD, Madam Pearson, the Deputy of Administration, myself, and other senior managers and technicians, took upon the action of visiting all of our stations reachable. The essence of that exercise was to ensure that the price, as has been determined by the Ministry of Commerce and the Liberia Petroleum Refining Company for the petroleum product, gasoline and diesel fuel, is being adhered to. Too many complaints coming from our people across the radio stations. We hear our citizens are complaining that they are buying gas beyond the stipulated price. And so it became important that we go out and see why these things are happening. And interestingly, you were part of the team and you witnessed precisely what occurred. Indeed, people are hiking the price unnecessarily, selling beyond the approved price, mostly at multiple makeshift stations. harming the people to make the government look very, very unpopular. And so we make this round. The past 7 hours, we were able to have some awareness, citizens being aware that the price should be fixed, especially for the gasoline product, at $580 per gallon.
Like I told you, that is the operation. That's just one of the footages that we have been able to that we're able to gather from yesterday's operation that was undertaken by the Liberia Petroleum Refinery Corporation. That's the agency headed by Madam Nyimade Pearson. You know, yesterday she went out there to actually see what was happening, because you know it's quite ridiculous. So many people fixing their own prices. That's the kind of a country we are in today. Everybody want to bring. A lot of people believe that it is, you know, as long as it is not them, it should not be other people. How can you do that? You go about increasing your own. Government say we almost sell gas for $580 Liberian dollars. Some people were selling the gas for as high as $680 Liberian dollars. Some were even selling it for 1,000 Liberian dollars in some communities. You know, and that's how wicked they have been to our people. So the LPRC management said, no, we cannot sit here, because we are supposed to be able to regulate this market to ensure that we work along with the Ministry of Commerce so that this particular market can be regulated. So they went out there to do their own inspection. And during their inspection, they were able to confiscate a lot of those people who were illegally engaged in some of those illegal activities. For instance, there is a fellow that they arrested who had almost 600 gallons of petroleum product in his storage. And at the same time, he created an impression that there was a scarcity, or that the product was scarce on the market. And thus, he increased the price from 580, that's the government stipulated price or amount that is supposed to be sold for, to an amount of $750 Liberian dollars, just so as to create an impression that this government is insensitive to the plight of the people. But guess what? The international community knows that President George Manawia is not sitting down and downplaying the issues that has to do with the right and upliftment of our people from abject poverty to be able to live a life of an appreciative level. Today, as I speak to you, the World Bank, let me say on November 27, the World Bank issued a statement, you know, and I'm not going to read the full statement. Let me just read a segment of that statement so that you can know how the international community is appreciating what this government is doing to be able to change the life of our people. And the World Bank has been able to give a favorable projection of our country's economy, how it's going to be like between now to 2020. You know, this comes in the midst of an effort by some people in the opposition to undermine this government, to create a situation that this government is not sincere about the plight of our people. Imagine a group of individuals. They just wake up one morning and decide to hike the prices of petroleum products on our market. That is completely unfair. But yet, every day we cry. And some of you out there, you don't really do justice to this country. Majority of people out there sometimes know what is going on. But because of their own individual appeasement, they have decided to ignore the plight of our people. This is not fair. It is completely not fair. Let's just read a segment of this. Let me just read an excerpt of the World Bank press release that was issued on the 27th of November 2018. That's yesterday. Liberia has made significant achievement after the restoration of peace and stability 15 years ago. The medium-term growth prospects remain positive. They are saying that the medium-term growth remain positive for Liberia, although substantial downside risks remain. Yes, there will be risks. Oh, in every situation, there's going to be risks. GDP growth is projected to recover at an annual average rate of 3.8% over the period 2018 to 2020. The World Bank is projecting that the GDP rate is expected to go up to 3.8 annually. That's what we are expecting between now to 2020. So the report is giving a favorable outlook about the country's economy, meaning some of the benchmark, some of those foundations that the propo agenda seek to address. When those foundations are addressed, we'll be able to have a favorable economic outlook between now to 2020. This comes in the midst of effort by some of our people who believe that because they are not in certain positions, this government must be looked at as a very irresponsible government. This is completely unfair. You know, and guess what? The recovery is expected to be largely driven by agriculture, manufacturing, and services sector as the economy begins to reap the benefit of improved access to roads and cheaper sources of electricity. Inflation is expected to decline from 11.5% in 2018, so we are going to experience a very serious, from a double digit to a single digit rather, inflation rate, 9.5 by 2020. Additionally, in line with projected improvement in the economy, poverty is expected to fall from 50.5 in 2018 to 48.6% in 2020. That is what the World Bank is saying about the government of President Dr. George Manuel Weah. We've told you the world is very much cognizant that yes, there were challenges that were inherited by this government, but those challenges will definitely be tackled and that our people's life will be transformed between now to 2020. That's the World Bank giving a favorable projection about our economy. So what we can do as a country, whether you are part of this government or you are not a part of this government, whether you are a member of the party that usher into power this government, all we can do as a country is to put aside our political ambitions and be able to give our utmost support so that this government can become a successful government. Imagine people going out there hoarding petroleum product. You will not believe it. I want you people to show. I want the technicians to do a replay of that video so that people can actually see what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of individuals think that this is not true. People went as far as increasing the price of petroleum product on the market from $580 Liberian dollars. That's the supposed price that that's the stipulated price of the government, to more than $600 Liberian dollars. You know, that's quite unfair. But we gave thanks to Madam LPRC and her team. Yesterday, they were able to do a very great job for the country. They went out there, and today we've been able to see a decline in queues at those various petrol stations or gas stations. Those of you out there can bear witness with me that most of those long queues that you experience at the petroleum stations have declined. Or it's because yesterday the LPRC and today the Ministry of Commerce also went out there through the Inspector General of Commerce, Madam Josephine Davis, to clamp down on those unscrupulous dealers. Most of the people who think that Liberia must fall, you know, they don't believe that this country must go forward. While other countries are making progress, they are doing everything within their powers to ensure that Liberia must not go forward because President George Manuel Weah is in charge. So that is it. Let me just take a very short break. When I come back, I will continue this conversation. Just a very short break.
Liberia senior managers and technicians took upon the action of visiting all of our stations.
Running away from any problem only increases the distance to the solution. The time to discuss Liberia is now. What are the issues affecting Liberians? How can these issues be solved? Who are the actors? Remember, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. Join the discussion live on LNTV, All Things Considered, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 to 7:50 p.m.
Join your host, Boema JV Boema, creating the platform for an exclusive dialogue on LNTV.
Welcome back. This is the All Things Considered, and my name is Boema JV Boema. Tonight we are discussing the inspection that was carried out yesterday by the Liberia Petroleum Refinery Corporation. Today, if you are out there, you can notice that there is a huge reduction in the queue. That's the line, because people have been standing in line to get petroleum product. You know, we've been seeing vehicles. You know, I remember one of my colleagues in the media even posted he even posted a photo of himself standing in a very long queue, you know, just to get a gallon of petroleum product. All because some people believe that this government must be looked at negatively at all times. You know, government say the stipulated amount for petroleum product is $580 Liberian dollars. Some people believe that that should not work. One Monday morning or Sunday morning, they woke up and decided to hike their own prices. They didn't only do that, they hoarding me. They decided to hike the petroleum product. Some of them have more than more than 600 or 1,000 gallons of petroleum product in their storage facilities. You know, and most of the people engaged in this activity are those people who are selling in this little gas or fueling stations. You know, that's how unscrupulous some of our brothers want to be. We cannot continue to do this. We experienced that between May and July, when this government was just about, you know, to set in properly. Some of our people out there again, we experienced that with the money changers. Every morning, one man will wake up and write $80 or $200. Today's rate $200 to $100. Government has to come in. You know, one thing I like about the government of President George Manavia is a government of action. When they notice that something is going wrong, they do not sit by and allow it to escalate. They will come in and solve it immediately. That is how a responsible government acts. That is how a responsible government operates. So we really appreciate the effort by the leaders or the managers out there at the Liberia Petroleum Refinery Corporation, headed by Madam LPRC. Yesterday they did a very great job, and I hope that they can continue. Also, the Ministry of Commerce, the Inspector General of Commerce, Madam Josephine Davis, was also on the field today and inspecting those petroleum, those fueling stations to see whether if the people were complying with the government regulated price that they are supposed to sell with. That is, we cannot continue to undermine our own government. We cannot continue to do things that will paint our government black to the people. The government is very sensitive to the plight of the populace, the people that it leads. That is why the agenda of this government is centered around PROPO. That is an agenda that seeks to elevate the life of our people, to ensure that their life, their living conditions can change from abject poverty to a more appreciative level in society, so that they can stop living below the $1 belt. But how do you feel when the government that is governing all of us gave you a mandate and says that this is what you are supposed to sell, this is the amount that we've agreed upon, this is the amount that you are supposed to sell your petroleum product for, and you go out there and decide to sell it for more amount because you believe that hiking the prices of those commodities should be the only way out. This is not good for us. It is completely unfair. See, for instance, some of these dealers are doing Some of them even went as far as setting the prices for this product to $1,500 Liberian dollars. And guess what? Some of our brothers on the other side of the divide, instead of them to be very meticulous in handling the situation, they went on the social media trying to create an impression that the government was not able to manage the market or be able to regulate the situation in the country. We cannot. That's not how an opposition works. Opposition should be able to provide recommendations that can be able to move the country forward. Not because you cannot say because I'm not in the seat of power, I must do everything to undermine the government. If things go wide, we are going to suffer. Everybody here, nobody will be left out. What we can do is to help this government to succeed. What are those recommendations that you are putting forward? What are those recommendations that you are bringing so that we all can be able to brainstorm and say, yes, this is where we have been able to achieve, and this is why we've been able to go forward, or these are some of our lapses. Where are those recommendations? We're not seeing them. You know, we need to stop this bring down syndrome in our country. If it is not me, it must not be another person. You know, our time is not a favorable frame for us tonight. I'm going to open the phone lines so that our viewers can be able to call for at least just 10 minutes. When we come back after that 10 minutes, we're going to do a very short raffle. The raffle will center around, we're going to give some donations to people tonight. This is an initiative that has been sponsored by the Liberia Broadcasting System, headed by Director General Legible Rennie, and our partners. I will name the partners, not institutions, but individuals who believe that we are doing a great job here at the LBS. So they came in to also be able to give their little cent so that we can be able to reach out to our many viewers out there. This is not a way of telling you to stay on. It's a way of telling you thank you, more especially those of you. We have a lot of our vulnerable people out there. They are thinking about how they can be able to also entertain themselves during this festive season. So we are going to reach out to you. You know, we want people to be very fair to this process. It is going to be purely for people who are unemployed. If you know that you are employed, we encourage you to not participate. It is intended for people who are not working. You know, you're not working, you can call so that you too can have something to put some smiles on your face for this festive season. We're going to be giving this medium-sized bag of rice and also a gallon of oil so that people can be able to have something, you know, to say, yes, I'm also enjoying my festive season. For me, as far as I'm concerned, the festive season starts from the 29th to New Year's Day. That's how I consider my festive season, because from tomorrow now, from the 29th, there's going to be from one jolly to another jolly in our country. So let me just take the phone. Let me just open the phone lines for 10 minutes so that people can call and comment on what I've discussed here tonight. After that, we'll give you an opportunity to participate in the raffle for just another 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. Keep watching. Keep making the calls on 0778-106-777. We'll be here to receive your calls. Oh, the network is very bad at our end here tonight. I know quite a number of you are trying to call. We are so sorry for this inconvenience tonight. Okay, first caller is in. Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Oh my God. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. When you call, please go away from your television. You cannot listen to yourself at the same time you want to call on this medium. Please go away from your TV. We beg you. Please go away from your television. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Hello?
You didn't hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard what you said. I left already.
Yeah, man. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
I'm Elvis here, you calling from FP precisely right in front of immigration office.
Okay, what's your take?
What?
What's your take on the show?
Yes, sir. I really want to be thankful to you guys for your input, especially about the gasoline price and the rapid fall of gasoline price.
All right.
And one of the things I want to speak on, although you did not talk about it, is about this every day gathering or in the street in the name of calling for here and there, getting in the street, demonstration for gasoline and other things. I hope for the government to find means and stop those things.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, brother.
Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Kwekwe Kima. I'm speaking to you from Nipo Street, Central Monrovia.
What's your take?
Yeah, first I want to appreciate you for really trying to educate the Liberian people about this purple agenda. You are doing a job well done. We pray that God bless you. And I would just like to give my piece of advice.
Okay, sir.
That is Inspector General.
You live on TV? Oh, we lost him. Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Your name and where are you calling from? Oh, keep making your calls. The line, our network is a challenge here tonight. I really wish people, I hope this will not continue because it's causing some problems here for us. The number you can call on is 077-8106-777, 077-8106-777. The network is a very big problem here for me tonight. Keep making your calls on zero. Okay. Hello, your name. Please go away from your TV. Please go away from your TV. Oh God. When you call, please go away from your television. We beg you. I take God to beg all of you that are calling to them. We beg you. When you call, reduce the volume of your television or move far away from your TV. Please, we kindly apologize. We kindly appeal to you to do this. We beg you. Hello, your name. Hello. Wow. The network is a challenge for all of us here tonight. Keep making your calls on 0778-106-777. I think. Okay. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Please go away from your television. Hello. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm connecting us here from Niposia. I went up the line.
Okay, sir. Yeah, the network is our problem here tonight. Please make your input. Oh God. Wow, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is very, very bad. We're experiencing some glitches in our network here. I hope this will not continue because another segment is going to come, which is very important. I hope this will not continue. Our technicians are doing all they can to see how we can be able to address this problem, even though, you know, continue to make your calls on 0778-106-777, 0778-106-777. That's the number you can make your call on. Place your call on that number, and we'll be here to receive that call so that your suggestion can be highly, your input for tonight are highly welcome. We are here to receive those input. Keep making your calls. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Oh, we lost this other caller again. Wow, we have 4 more minutes to go. So like I told you, it is very unfair for people to hike the prices beyond, you cannot increase the price beyond the authorized, the government stipulated price. What the government is saying is that you are supposed to sell petroleum product for $580 Liberian dollars. Any amount beyond that is tantamount to being very corrupt and is tantamount to stealing from the consumers. We have to stop that. You cannot sell beyond what you have been told to sell. The government is saying we must sell the gas. The gas should be $580 Liberian dollars. So more especially those who are selling at those little gas stations, They are the problem. They wake up very early in the morning and draw the amount that they are selling for on their bowl. So the man is driving maybe from Johnsonville to Monrovia, or maybe from Dixville to Monrovia, or from Cardwell to Monrovia. The man, he's compelled to buy it because that's the only way he can be able to get to his destination. But this is not how we must operate. You are asked, the government told you that the stipulated amount for this particular product is $580 Liberian dollar. So who told you to sell the gas beyond that amount? You know, we cannot do this to this country. Liberia is that only nation that we hold or we bear allegiance to. So you cannot bring your own country down. You know, people are doing, some of our brothers out there are doing everything humanly possible to bring this nation down. We cannot continue to do this. You know, let me just take this very last caller. Then from there we. Please go away from your TV. Please go away from your television. I beg you.
Hello.
Please go away from your television.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I really appreciate your effort tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
Well.
Hello, your name and where you calling from? Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Your name and where you calling from?
This is Emmanuel G30.
Okay, what's your take?
I want to appreciate the government for the job well done, at least to send task force on the field to at least bring down the stress that we have been going through for the few days.
All right, thank you.
I would like for the...
Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Mr. Bama.
Your name and where you calling from?
I'm Kobekin. I'm speaking from Depot Street.
What's your take?
I just called to add up to your voice.
Okay.
It is rare that people government brought the market. I would like to call the ministry to please try to monitor the press of that particular rest or create an official press. Please.
The rice that we're about to give to people tonight is not the proper rice.
Hello?
I said the rice that we'll be giving to people tonight is not the proper rice.
Hello, can you get me?
Yeah, we're hearing you. Hello, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, this is Angel Lawson calling from the PV Bell.
Okay, what's your take?
Let me go straight to the issues. You discussed the issues of gasoline stable price in the market. It's just unfortunate that this government cannot come up with procedures that will stabilize the prices in the market. You have Ministry of Commerce.
Hello. This problem. Let us be sincere, my brother. This particular thing you're talking about, stabilizing the prices on the market. This is something that we inherited, and this government has been very meticulous. This government have been applying every effort to ensure that the prices of those stable commodities, more especially petroleum products and rice, can be stable. And they have been doing well. We cannot just call on the radio or television to denigrate our own government, my brother. You know what I'm talking about. When last did you see when prices of petroleum products went up for Minister of Commerce and the Liberia Petroleum Refinery Corporation to go on the field to start doing inspection? For me, this is my first time seeing it in more than 10 years. I've not seen that. We need to appreciate.
Yeah, there is the questions we have. There is the questions we have. How often will it be that this government will continue to?
It will continue. Today, yeah, they started it yesterday. Today, it continued by Ministry of Commerce. And I'm sure it's going to continue because this government believes that the plight of our people remain paramount. That's the only way, that's the only thing that brought us to power. And when those plights are addressed, then the government itself can be sustained in power. And that's why they're doing everything to sustain them.
Well,
thank you.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Hello, your name and where you calling from? You happen to be my last caller. Okay, I will go now to the next segment of the program. We'll go to the next segment of the program tonight. You know, like I told you, this is our own way of reaching out to the many people who view us, you know, out there. we've been able, you know, I would like to say a very big thank you to Honorable Legible Rennie, who happens to be the Director General for this institution, Honorable Bill Trawe of the National Port Authority, Honorable Habe Tekombla Macaulay, Managing Director of NTA, the National Transit Authority, Honorable Estelle Liberty, who happens to be the Deputy Director General for Administration here, Honorable Titi Jibro, who happens to be the Deputy for Media Services here, and Honorable Joseph Bozi, the Deputy Managing Director for NTA, Honorable T. Olandros Dixon, the Deputy Minister of Defense for Administration, Honorable Dr. Francis Keter, Chief Medical Officer, Republic of Liberia, Honorable Vafle Tule, Deputy Minister, Minister of Health, Honorable Stephen Yassier of the National Investment Commission, Honorable Joseph Howe of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Honorable Nyatuan Toyen of the NASCOP, and Honorable Janga Kowo of the who happens to be the Controller General of the Republic of Liberia. You know, these are people who were able to come out, you know, to say, look, our $10, our 2020 Liberian, 2020 US dollars can be able to change so many lives out there for this festive season. So today we will begin that process. You know, we will begin to reach out to our people. We have assorted goods here. All you need to do is to call. When you happen to be the caller, just call a number from number 1 to number 7. Just call a number. When you call any of those numbers, for each for each number there is an assorted item linking to that number. For instance, if you say number 1, there's a possibility that you could win a bag of rice. If you say number 2, there is a possibility that you could win a rice and oil. If you say number 3, there's a possibility that you could win a bag of onion. You know, that's how it's going to be. We're going to continue this exercise until December 21st. The aim of this exercise is to give back to the vulnerable people. So if you know that you are employed, yes, we appreciate that you view this program, but we do not appreciate you calling on a segment. We want the vulnerable people, those who are unemployed, who are not doing anything at this moment, to call so that they too can be able to smile during this festive season. So the number you can call on is 0778 and 0778 106 777. So let me take this very first caller. Hello, your name and where you calling from? Your name and where you calling from?
Hello? Hello?
Your name and where are you calling from?
Yes.
Oh my God. Continue to make your call. We have 6 minutes to go. The number you can call on to benefit from this, any of these items, is 0778 106 777. 0778 106 777 will be here to receive your calls. Keep making your calls. 0778. I understand the network is a very big challenge for us tonight. It's causing a lot of headache. Let me try the Lone Star number because I want somebody to win this rice tonight. I don't want to take it back to the store. I want somebody to win it. You can call my Lone Star number on 086 775571, 086 775571. You can call on it because the network here is standing. You can call on 086. Okay, I have my first caller here. Hello, your name and where are you calling from? Okay, what's the number? I'm coming. Wait, just hold on a bit. Just hold on a bit. Let me. What's the number?
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. Number 4, I think you have been able to win for yourself a bag of rice.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you can pick it up. Call your full name and call your full name.
Abigail Robert.
Abigail Robert. Robert. Okay, where do you live?
Barnesville Supermarket.
Barnesville. Barnesville where?
Barnesville Supermarket.
Okay. Okay, Barnesville. Okay, you can pick it up tomorrow morning. You can pick it up here at the office. You can call this number to be able to get it.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll be here from in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning. So between 10 to 11, if you call me, you can be able to get it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Victor Wilson.
Take your number from number 1 to number 7.
Number 6.
Oh, you've been able to win for yourself a chicken soup. Yeah, a pack of chicken soup cube. You know, you've been able. What's her name?
I'm Victor Wilson.
Victor what?
Victor Wilson.
Okay, Victor Wilson, where you live?
I live
Battery Factory Ground. You can Barrow. Okay, you can pick it up tomorrow morning at between 10 to 11. I'll be here at the office.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, number 2. Okay. Hello, please move away from your television, I beg you. Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from.
Okay, what's your number?
My number is number 2.
Number 2. Okay, you've been able to win for yourself. You've won a bag of rice and a gallon of oil.
Wow!
What's her name? What's her full name?
I'm Israel N. Davis.
Israel N. Davis.
Yeah, Ishmael, ISHMIL.
Ishmael.
Yeah.
N. Davis.
Yeah.
You won. Where you live?
I live right around Complex, Norwich Town.
SKD Complex.
Yeah, Norwich Town.
You can make it here tonight to come for 8?
Oh yes.
They start coming now because I'll be leaving for here by 8 o'clock. So if you come now, between now to 8 o'clock, you can get it.
Okay, I'm coming there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hello, your name is what? Please go away from your television. Please go away from your TV, we beg you.
Hello.
Your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from.
Choose between number 1 to number 5.
Okay, 5.
You choose number 5.
Yeah.
What's the name again? Huh? What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? Vastu? Vastu? T-U-E. Okay. Vastu. What's your full name? Vastu Stone. Okay. You won number 5, a bag of rice and a gallon of oil, a small gallon of oil. Where you live? Okay, you can if you can make it or come to LBS between now and 8 o'clock, you can get it. All right, I'll be here waiting for you. All right. Okay, we have one more number to go. Okay, one more number to go. What's the name? Where are you calling from? Please go away from your TV, we beg you. Move away from your TV. Please go away from your television. Please go away from your TV. Your line still grounding, my brother. Go away from your TV, we beg you. Your name and where are you calling from? Okay, what's the number?
Number 5.
No, somebody already get it.
Okay, number 1.
Somebody get number 1.
Wow, number 3.
My man, start guessing, man. You lost. We got only one more number remaining. Hello, your name and where are you calling from?
Thank you, my name is Kochi.
Okay, between number 1 to number 5, call one more number.
No, 1 to 5? I get number 5.
No, number 5 is out.
Number 3.
Number 3 is out.
Number 4.
My man, you lost. Yeah. Okay, we'll continue on on Wednesday, on Monday rather, we'll continue this exercise on Monday. Tonight we'd like to congratulate Mr. Vastu Stone for winning for himself a bag of rice and a gallon of oil, a 2-gallon oil, and Ishmael N. Davis, who live around the SKD complex, Abigail Rabot, and Victor Wilson. The time is now our friend, so that's the reason why we're not continuing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 individuals were able to win for themselves some great prizes here. So for those of you living around here, if you can make your way now, you'll be able to get those items that we've been able to name to you. This is how I would like to close the curtains on tonight's edition of the All Things Considered. Thank you very much for thank you very much for watching. You know, this is how I would like to close the curtains on tonight's edition of the All Things Considered. Always watch the LNTV. Will always bring you those splendid information about development in government and progress that we continue to make to better Mama Liberia. Happy 29, and I want you to be very safe out there. Don't drink and drive. Don't engage in drunk driving. Please take good care of yourself. Until Monday again we'll meet. Goodbye.
Running away from any problem only increases the distance to the solution. The time to discuss Liberia is now. What are the issues affecting Liberians? How can these issues be solved? Who are the actors? Remember, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's faced. Join the discussion live on LNTV, All Things Considered, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7 to 7:15 p.m.
Join your host, Boema JV Boema, creating